Meteorologist Kate Bilo is in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere. Beautiful morning. You know me, I like this weather, Kate.
I love this weather, Jim. It is perfect. You know, it's cool in the morning.
Nice.
You sit outside with a hot cup of coffee.
Yes, it warms up later in the day.
Warms up beautifully for any outdoor activities, a nice long walk, a bike ride, hit the tennis courts, the pickleball courts. It is going to be a gorgeous day for whatever you choose to do outside. Let's see where we are as far as temperatures right now and where we're headed as we head into a big sports weekend here in Philadelphia. I mean, I feel like every weekend is kind of a big sports weekend, but this one, really big. We got October baseball, Phillies playoffs. We've got the Eagles trying to go 5-0, and the weather is a slam dunk. You see that basketball metaphor. I had to add a few other sports in there. 53 degrees right now in Philadelphia. The dew point is 47, relatively low, dry air in place, full visibility, and a nice breeze from the north. Not too windy, though. You just can't beat it. And temperatures all across the region. Look at all that blue. It is chilly up there. Upper Bucks County, Montgomery County here. We've got some temperatures near the upper 30s, 42 and in Allentown, 42 in Mount Pocono, 41 in Millville this morning. Downright chilly, but a quick warming trend. We're up to 73 for the high in the city, likely low 70s in those north and west suburbs I just mentioned, 68 down the shore and 73 for the bigger cities in the Lehigh Valley. The humidity has just completely flatlined. We've been talking about this all week. After a steamy stretch to finish out September, you can see how that front came through Tuesday night, and we started October with very low humidity, and it has stayed that way yesterday, today. Tomorrow, I think the humidity is low, and it's still pretty comfy and dry, at least through Monday. You can see the humidity starting to rise here on Tuesday. Now, Tuesday is our warmest day of the 7-day forecast. It gets more humid, and that happens out ahead of a cold front, and that cold front will come through on Wednesday. Look what happens behind the cold front. Back to the flat line. By Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we are looking at some dry, chilly, beautiful fall weather. In fact, it looks even cooler than this week's stretch of cool fall weather. Let's talk about the NLDS Game 1 on Saturday. First pitch is at 6:38 in the evening, and it is going to be a beautiful evening for the Phillies taking on the Dodgers. This game is going to be rocking, 76 degrees at the bank. Beautiful day for baseball, a beautiful evening for baseball as well. Clear skies and temps dropping into the 60s by the end of the game. And then the Eagles. This is a 1 o'clock game against the Denver Broncos. Not quite as warm as it was in Tampa last weekend, but still warm by September standards in Philadelphia. 77 is our kickoff temp. Sunny, comfortable. Humidity is low, but temperatures are running on Sunday about 10 degrees above normal for the time of year. I don't think too many folks are complaining, but it may feel a little hot if you're in one of those sections with the sun kind of beating down on you. So keep that in mind. Wear the sunscreen. Chance of precipitation in the coming days, very, very minimal. We have no chance of rain with high pressure overhead, this big dome kind of keeping us protected here. And that goes through Tuesday. Wednesday, that's our next chance for rain. And that's when a cold front is going to come through with scattered showers and thunderstorms. So let's take you through the next weather 7-day forecast. We'll walk you through it. And again, we're starting with that those cool, crisp conditions today, 73, and that's actually our average high for today. So we are right on target for early October. Tomorrow's above average, but keep in mind, we're going to start off in the 50s. So a nice cool start to your Saturday. Good morning to get outside for a long run, a walk. If you're training for the Philly Marathon, it's going to be a great Saturday morning for it. Sunday, we're up to 83. Great weather for the birds. And then Monday's game 2 of the NLDS. Now that's a later night game, but the day is mild. The evening will feel fantastic, nice and warm for October baseball. It could go either way, as we know. This one's going to be warm. And then as we get into next week, that's when we have some changes. Best chance for rain is Wednesday. Cold front comes through. The high's about 70. Behind that front, look at this, next Thursday, the high only 66 degrees. So the timing is very similar. Looks like a warming trend and then another drop in the mercury by the middle to latter part of next week, much like what we had this week as we started off October.